Hey, so what is up guys, it's Pohdoh here, and in this video I'm going to be doing a twos commentary. It's going to be really short because I just want to make a point. And me and Austin, I'll have his channel in the description below and hopefully in the annotations. But me and Austin decided to run together. It's supposed to be a dual commentary, except my recording thing kind of failed on me, so there's basically like no audio right now. So anyways, I'm actually going to decide to use this gameplay because we went against 3 teams so far. And 2 of those teams were Vigil teams, and 1 of the team was a draw team. So I just wanted to talk about the state of Arena right now. Pretty much it's a full pay-to-win system here, and you're gonna see in this game, and I mean no offense to the people in this video that we're going against. Maybe they're good people, maybe they're good players, but the problem is I can't tell whether they're good players or whether they're bad players because of the way Game designed their freaking game. It's pretty much you can't tell the skillful people from the noobs. And in this video, I decided to sleep to win, and then I accidentally break it here, which is kind of retarded on me. So I did not expect the staff to have that much of a reach. So anyways, I died first because I'm squishier because I don't have any buffs on, which really sucks. But I just kind of have to deal with it. So anyways, the archer's focusing down on me, and it's kind of difficult to kill an archer with full strength buffs and agility buffs. So he's gonna be doing crazy damage on me. But I just want to talk. But anyways, a little less about the gameplay. I do die here first. I guess it's my fault. Maybe I didn't run around the tree enough. Maybe I don't know what I did wrong. But regardless, I don't want to sound like I'm bitching too much. But I mean, look at Pagan's health. Keep in mind, Austin does not have a Vigil on. He has the basic rune buffs on. But I mean, if it wasn't for that Vigil, the Millie would be long dead. And then because the Archer's focusing so much on me, he would have easily been able to finish off both of them with his remaining health. That being said, I don't know whether these guys would have beaten us regardless of buffs, but the main problem with Arena is that I can't tell the skillful people from the people who just buff and pay to win. Because by all due respect, the Millie should have been dead if it wasn't for Vigil. And at the same time, with all due respect, the Archer should not have killed me without the damage buffs as well. That being said, another thing about Arena teams is the Mistrader buffs. I mean, I guess I can handle Vigil, kind of, not really. It still pisses me off. I wasn't that angry, when I actually recorded this video, but now that I actually rewatched it and like looked at it and I started to like look at what I did wrong, I saw that I don't know what I did wrong. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe we should have gone for the Archer first in the first game, but then it would have just been an equally futile task, seeing that the Archer could just escape to pretty much avoid all damage and use shooter stance to heal some of the damage back. So now I get the first freeze off and I get the Blaze Prison off, which is really nice of me. And then I slept the tank here. And then now we're going to be going on for the Mage. However, if you can't tell, the Mage has the freaking Mistrader buffs and the Mage also has Vigil on. And tell me guys, how are look, we already broke his shield even with the Mistrader buffs. So we're doing pretty well, considering the fact that, we're pretty scantily buffed compared to this team. I'm just trying my best to stun the Mage, but this is my beef here. Is not that fact that not the fact that he's doing not the fact that he's doing so much damage, but the fact that he has more health than I do, and he's a fire mage. I'm a full ice mage, and yet I have less health than him just because of the buffs. No other reason, just because of the buffs, he is able to have the advantage of both a fire and an ice mage. And at the times, I don't think it's really the classes that are unbalanced. I think it's just the buffs that make the classes really unbalanced. Like, I mean, look at his health right now. If it wasn't for those buffs, he would have been dead like a long time ago. Like, I don't think you realize, how important, how powerful that shield buff is. So, doing a generally good job, keeping Austin alive here. Just constantly, slowing down both players. Using target switch. So Austin can actually run away and get some health back using restore because he does not have Vigil on. And I slept the tank here, except the freaking map broke to sleep as well. So that was fantastic. But I mean, look at the Mage's health again. It's almost back. It's like he regenerated like almost half of his health back already. Like, how are we supposed to compete with that game if you're watching this? How are we supposed to compete with these people, with these massively overpowered, buffs? I consider the Mistrader buffs and rune buffs because I mean, to be realistic, you can't really get them through the normal in-game method. I mean, like, this is crazy. Like, what am I doing wrong here? I'm constantly blaze prisoning stunning both players. I'm constantly sleeping the tank. I'm doing everything correctly. While on the other hand, maybe the other team is very skillful. I don't know, but that's the main problem. Is that I don't know whether these teams are skillful or not, or whether they're just using rune buffs, to carry them all the way. And sadly, the state of Arena right now is that if you don't use rune buffs, you're not gonna succeed. That simple. Maybe a year ago it was possible. A year ago it was somewhat possible. With the S2 update, it was unplausible. Colby kind of did it, except even that's kind of questionable. And he did as a tank, which is the most overpowered class at the time. And now with the mistreater buffs, like you need the mistreater buffs. If you go against another team with the mistreater buffs and you don't have them yourself, you're pretty much screwed. There's like no other way to put it. So, anyways, the Pohdoh rate come subscribe. Sorry to Austin. So he doesn't really care about his rating on his melee because he has his mage, which is his main now. But I mean, still, I'm sorry I couldn't get up the dual comm. We're gonna do another dual comm in the future, hopefully. If I can get the Skype thing to work. So anyways, this Pohdoh rate come subscribe. Make sure to avoid these douchebags over here that were drawing us for whatever reason. So, anyways, yeah, the state of Arena right now, it's kind of fucked. Like, that's simple. That's why some of you ask, why do I gank? And this is the reason why. Is because I'm a PvP player, and I cannot do any PvP in Arena because of issues like this. Because of class imbalances, because of mistreater buffs, because of Vigil, because of rune buffs. Like, because of all that, because of the damage nerf, because of all that stuff, I cannot really enjoy Arena, competitively. So, in the meanwhile, I have to go to the swamps and gank. And that's pretty much all I do because that's the only way to enjoy myself as a PvP mage without buffs and without full level 4 gems. So anyways, the Pohdoh, rate, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you think the same thing, if you have the same opinion, then post below in the comment section below. If you disagree for whatever, if you're a Gameloft employee and you disagree for whatever reason, then feel free to post your comments down below. No one's gonna take you very seriously because Gameloft, the Gameloft employees and admins clearly do not know what they're doing, but the developers know exactly what they're doing, guys. I mean, some of you act like the developers, are ignorant of the problem, or they don't know that the game is a pay to win. Guys, the game developers know. They know it's a pay to win. They designed it to be a pay to win. They specifically ruined the game for extra profit. It was their plan. It wasn't a giant accident. They specifically planned to make the game pay to win. If you don't believe me, look at all the events in the past year. Whether it be the fact that the Gameloft, developers accept the real money bribes for epics, whether it be the fact that they release generator temple equipment, fooling people to think that was tier 3, whether it be the fact that the epoch drop rate was so low and it costs so freaking much to make tier 3, so it encouraged people to buy energy tap, to buy essence of epoch, which were like 40 to 50 runes at the time. I mean, it's crazy. There's so many stuff they did to ruin Arena, whether it be releasing, like 6 different new buffs, whether it be making Angel's Vigil available in the tournaments, and whether it be the weekly tournaments, Angel Vigil, I mean, just the mistreater buffs as well. I mean, there's so many stuff which is so blatantly obvious that they just wanted to do it in order to milk the community for more money. And hopefully, hopefully they pass over the rights to another game. Hopefully they do something about this. But to be honest, I don't think this method is gonna go anytime soon. So, anyways, Pohdoh, rate, comment, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and then I'll see you guys later.